At the least the healing reduction is going to be nice if you do go Abaddon here for Edge to close out. I don't know if that's really a Pike hero. Nah, we'll get the Storm. So they shiftings. They dodge the melee matchup against the Monkey King at the very least. And we are getting... Oh, the Pike Muerta. I didn't expect that. We're getting Sport Tiny.
Schofield to be a little bit cautious because they are trying to wrap around and see if they can get an angle on him. Pike's going to drop the calling. Gets enough mana now for the dead shot, but Schofield still being a real nuisance. They do land the dead shot though. Schofield trying to get away, but Yadomi able to get the damage off. First blood to the Order Titan.
And Morphling is short-ranged enough that you should be within quill range every single time as he's last hitting. But KJ is just making that a hellish proposition right now. Vitaly? Yeah.
Oh, Vitaly. So much slow and control. But it's alright, he'll be back in the lane. Looks like KJ might get picked off for their trouble. They've got an Avalanche available. He'll still try to fight back with a quick dual breath onto Michael, but ultimately will not be enough, and of course he will die. And Vitaly getting a bit of revenge as soon as he TPs back in.
Has the backup of a full magic wand, and that does lead to the rotation into the 4-minute rune here to at least help secure and prevent that from going out for PP.
Michael does at least manage to take the water rune. There is going to be a bit of a fight to break out, but Analog more than happy to take his life away. He won't mind losing the water rune for that.
Pike is isolated if they could somehow find him.
I mean, if the dual breath connects, you could probably just dive into tier 1s, and they are going to try now. Flame break to set up. Pike now realizing he is completely surrounded as 3 heroes, but he still finds the kill before he does drop. So you have that brighter side to it. At least you get something before you go down.
They do, huh?
I mean, in fairness, you generally don't want to die as the position one either, John, but, you know, I guess sometimes you don't have much of a choice. 6-minute power runes. Shield rune picked up by KJ. Meanwhile, Pippi trying to fight against Analog. Analog copying a fair bit of damage from that tier 1 tower, but has the Jingu Mastery at level 3, just healing up all the way. Michael is now the one in danger as Michael does drop.
She's going to be able to dodge out if need be. A little bit of a rotation being set up now with a quick smoke. Might be able to get this good angle onto Yadomi. Not the biggest one to kill, but could open up an opportunity onto the Bristleback as well.
Whisper, he's actually going to get away top lane. In fact, he's turning back around onto Michael.
Ooh.
So he's going to maybe find a kill here, and he does. Meanwhile, bottom lane, they still haven't really broken out into a fight. Top of the net worth. No concerns here after this laning stage. You said it earlier, like these Morphlings, they just never stop scaling. In fact, Yuma barely misses out on taking those creeps, those stacks away from Pippi. Does get a bit of XP for himself, I guess. Meanwhile, mid lane, jump in. They're going to find Schofield. Schofield going to try and make this as hard as possible, but Pippi will still pick him off easily.
Where he is just kind of sitting about, playing bot, going back into jungle. No one contesting him. Same thing goes at least for the Muerta, although it's going to be spotted, but no damage there.
Pippi, mid lane, taking a fair bit. Meanwhile, Whisper, he's found a lasso onto Michael. Schofield going to turn back around as well, and they do secure the kill. Pippi still walking away with very low HP, but he does get away.
Top is being sieged, but mid is being sieged as well by Edge. So this is a much better trade-off for Edge if they can find it. Defense is slowly coming in, though.
It is certainly coming in. Yadomi going to be left behind. See if they can maybe look for Pippi or Michael as well. Vitaly does have some backup incoming, though. It seems like they've read this smoke attempt very nicely here, Edge. Michael will be around. Vitaly is scouted out. They're going to try and make the jump in, perhaps. Instead, they're going to go for the Tiny first. Yuma looking to blow up Michael, but Michael still walks away. The hook shot, though. Schofield setting up. Pike forced to pop the pierce the veil to survive, but the macro pie just burning him down. Pike is gone. That's your Pos 1 Muerta. Just getting destroyed by a support Jakiro.
Not much play showing yet from Edge, as they have to wait for that farm to really build up. Although,
jump in. What they got here? Pippi trying to get Whisper. Whisper actually proving to be a little bit tanky, though. Schofield will jump in as well. This could be a freebie on the clock, but he's still alive. In comes Yuma. Big avalanche out from Yuma. And a lasso from Whisper, locking down Pippi. Michael's gone a boot. Whisper will chase for a little bit more. Won't quite catch Yadomi.
AoE control, having more of that pure damage coming in, will ruin the side of Edge. They find themselves an amp damage room, though.
They certainly do. Scofield's going to move
They don't
in.
find it.
Oh, no, they don't. Analog picks it up. Analog will pick up the amp damage, but he's in pretty big trouble here on the MK, and he actually just goes down. Oh, the classic power rune bait. Issue is, against the Morph, you don't really have the greatest of lockdown, as Vitali gonna have the Arcane Rune taken for himself. A very nice choke point for the macro, and now Whisper with the lasso catching Michael. That should be the tiny dead. Meanwhile, Yuma trying to find some more toss-back targets, but can't quite get there. So they will walk away with just the Michael kill, but oh, nice hook shot. Schofield's in. Rodovatos to lock Pippi down, and Pippi is gone. Beautiful setup here from Schofield. They will at least take him down. In fact, Whisper and KJ both dying as well. The turnaround with Pyke is massive. Analog cannot TP away. Can they get Yuma? No, they cannot. You do want Whisper around with the lasso to ensure you've got enough control for Pippi, though. Schofield being a nuisance, actually baiting him forward. Pippi will take the jump in, trying a hook shot. In fact, Schofield does find Vitali. Will try to walk the other way. Here comes Whisper to help out. Pippi being very cautious now that he's low on mana. They're still trying just for Schofield, and they do get it, but now the lasso does catch out the Bristleback. Into the Wukong's command, Vitali goes. Vitali just trying to walk away, but he is going to have to give his life up. A lot of effort to take down this Clockwork, and it comes at the cost of your offlane Bristle. You'd love to find Yuma if you could, because he's getting quite close now to a BKB on that Morphling. But Yuma being very good this game and just ensuring he never gets caught with his pants down. Whisper, Vitali gets lassoed up into the Ice Path macro pie, though you do have Michael trying to help Vitali out, but he's just going nowhere at the moment. Vitali eventually will just die. They just kept him in that macro forever.
It's BKB time for
Underneath
Pyke.
vision, though.
This is the fight they want.
They're underneath vision. Heroic. They're being watched as we speak. Vitali, he's going to move in on a KJ. Zip forward from Pippi, trying to burst down the Batrider. Whisper, he will drop. A good start here for Edge. Pippi moving on to more, finding KJ. They do lose Yadomi, but it's still a very good fight for the side of Edge, at least for now, as Analog is the next target, though Analog can do nothing against Pyke. A triple kill here for the Muerta. Michael even finding Yuma now, but can they deal with the Morphling? Yuma, he'll just move right in, and he's found Pyke. He's found Pippi. It's kind of the thing, like he had a BKB ready the whole time. Vitali trying for the TP play is gonna make it. But they will also lose Michael on the tail end of that fight. Well, Vitali literally just tried walking into the pit by himself. KJ's going to drop because Pippi does rotate to ensure they get something. Now moving on to Whisper with his BKB active, but Whisper's going to just pop the lasso and hold him down. Michael trying to help out with a big avalanche toss combination, but they're running out of gas. They need to leave the area. Edge now, they are losing Michael to boot. And a Hawk, oh, he's found another one. Schofield, unable to keep Yadomi in place.
Like, yeah, the minus armor is nice in the supports, but if you were going to kill the supports, they were probably going to die anyway. It's not doing enough to these cores.
Here we go. Amp damage on Yuma. He's got a little bit of time left on that hook shot. It is going to land onto the bristle. It's just so much right-click damage. Yuma, he gets Vortex here by Pippi, but Vitali is still just going to die. I wonder if they try for high ground. At least maybe try to force a buyback, but it seems like the answer is just going to be an outright no. Pippi? Can try for KJ. Schofield does remain behind, forcing the BKB out from Pippi. Maybe they go for a fight now, knowing he doesn't have that debuff duration. Michael, being chased by Yuma. Rocket Flare will land. They've got the dust as well, so Michael is dead. If he gets the chance to hit anyone, that is. Rocket Flare is going to see Vitali. Whisper looking for a way in. Vitali has no idea they're coming. He'll get a Lotus off just in the nick of time, but it's not going to matter against Yuma. It will not matter. They will slow it down best they can with the dead shots, but it is not making too much of a difference here. Yuma's got the banner up as well, so it's going to be pretty hard to clear out the creep wave, and Pippi has been caught. Whisper, he had the lasso ready. Yuma just going to jump in, and Pippi is down to boot. No buyback for him either. Everybody's lacking gold. They're smoking up and ending the game by the looks of it. Oh, just wrap around the Ancient. Okay.
Jeez.
Nobody there. Jump in. Here we go. They've got a target. It's going to be Yodomi. Zip in from PP. He's going to go for the Vortex. It's only on one, though. Here comes Pyke with the Pierce the Veil. He gets one down. Yuma loses the Aegis. That's one life gone. But Pyke's running out of his BKB, and now the hook shot. Schofield's going to lock him in the macro fire. That's Pyke down for 100. No way to defend, I don't think, without the Muerta, but they're going to try. And Yuma, he is actually going to retreat for a little bit as Pippi becoming a bit of an issue. Michael to jump in, Schofield will die, but now the jump back onto Michael will ensure they get a support trade. Whisper also jumping in with just the Firefly alone, trying to force Pippi back into the fight. Yuma chasing down Vitali in the meantime. Can't quite kill him. Will go instead onto the ET, but can't finish the job off on there either. And here come the more TPs. Pippi's trying again. Vitali TPing back towards the bottom lane. They will find Whisper. Yuma's still trying to fight this one out. He'll eat the cheese up. Moving back onto Yodomi. The Elder Titan still surviving. Now back to Analog, who's trying to heal up, but Vitali just standing his ground. And Pippi will take him down as they continue. Yuma trying for the TP away. He is going to make it. So careful for Whisper looking for those lasso opportunities. You don't have anything like, oh, there it is, the lasso. Pippi's been caught out. And that is your Storm dead, but he does have buyback. You've got nothing like a Lincoln's here for the Storm, John. He's kind of a sitting duck if he gets caught like that. He will buy back. Right into the cogs he goes. Yuma will get started on the barracks. They'll zip in, trying to help him out. Pippi trying to get some damage off, but nothing really happening yet as they will look to burst down Michael. The Tiny is gone. No buyback for him. Meanwhile, Pyke, he's going to pop the Pierce the Veil, trying to go after KJ and Schofield. Both of them will survive. Eventually, Schofield will die, but they've lost the racks. Mega creeps incoming as now Pyke being targeted by Yuma. Pyke trying to run with the BKB. Does make it for now as Whisper. He wastes his lasso. It was broken on the Lincolns. They've got the Mega Creeps though. They might just want to retreat out of here. Yuma looking to turn Pippi. Has he gone too far? The Boundless Strike is out, locking him down a little bit longer though. He'll turn once again onto Yuma, but Yuma will stand his ground. He's afraid of nothing on this Morphling. They find Pippi. Lasso's up, Pippi. Oh, he's caught again. And Yuma rips him a new one. See you later, Pippi. There goes Michael, and there goes the game, I think, for Edge. Pyke's going to try one last time with the Pierce the Veil, but it's already worn off. He's got to retreat, and now Heroic can look towards those Tier 4 towers. That pesky Storm is gone. Both Tier 4s down. Jumping on Vitali. Yuma, he'll look to retreat a little bit. Ancient now completely exposed. Vitali still trying to buy some time here, but it's so much time you've got to buy. And Vitali just doesn't have any himself. They'll take down Pyke to boot. You've lost your Pos 1 Muerta. You've lost Michael. You've lost Vitali. They'll buy it back, but GG is finally called. And Heroic, it was a closer game than you might have anticipated after that laning stage.
Kind of forcing the issue yourself to give Pyke that moment while he was in Pierce the Veil to get the damage out. A very big win from Heroic. A perfect game from Yuma. Jesus, that was like a 50-minute game. Never died, not a single time, maybe just losing Aegis, but that doesn't count.
Oh, okay. All right, here we go. The sniper's made its appearance. You can see the faces here on the side of Heroic. They're not too impressed by it.
Lining that with, say, a fast shard on the monkey. That's one way.
Oh yeah.
It clips up.
Pyke. That's going to land. Does have the fear here from Yodomi. Still, they are slowing him up a lot with these goos, and Pyke is getting hit very hard now by Whisper. So they'll turn to Yodomi, but Schofield now getting surrounded. Schofield's the one to go down. Whisper will try to get away, but the stuns are out from Pyke. He might just have to fight, but to tame the beasts, making it very hard to get anything, and already 2 kills. Not really. A lot of value here for the Abaddon, though. Bottom lane, Whisper is going to lose his life. Pike able to find him. Another kill already coming out now for Edge. He
Line
does.
it up.
See if he wants to throw it out. Oh, it does connect. Schofield, it's a Fury Fire. Yadomi trying to get within range. Does hit the Tame the Beast. Has another Impalement Art. But he doesn't need it. The right click will prove to be enough. Yadomi.
Just playing with the Glaives, naturally a very fast jungle farmer. They are rotating onto PP now.
Analog, big chase. Pippi, he was having a great time in that mid lane, but looking for that kill. Analog being protected here by KJ. Pippi still running. Boundless Strike's going to land though, and now with the Boundless and the Jingu, it's a bit too hard to survive. Onto Michael they'll go. Analog trying to protect Schofield, can't really do so, but it's very worthwhile for these rotations. Killing off that mid sniper, handing a kill to Analog. That's where they're headed. Problem is KJ is around to break the smoke, and he will indeed. Pippi, he'll move in with that amp damage. KJ will happily tank the gank for his carry. Yuma, can he get it? Oh, he cannot. Pike finds him. Pike will find him.
They get the blocks going again on the side of Edge, keeping constant track of the triangle. They're just doing everything to ensure that this recovery process is not going to be there.
Side triangle. Yadomi, nice Tame the Beast. Pike moving back in, wants to try for Analog as they've got Pippi around. And Pippi, again, can not really be contested right now as a very nice will has been dropped. They're still trying to run, but Analog dropping low now as well. Will cop and assassinate, but the Aphotic Shield will block off most of the damage, and a very nice mischief dodge, in fact. Will ensure he takes no damage. But Whisper also being chased now, not looking too healthy. KJ is around to try and help him out, but he's still looking pretty squishy at the moment on this Bristleback, and he is gone. It's even Vitali finding another target. He'll catch the Abaddon, and KJ is still level 4. Another kill for Pippi.
Still getting space out to clear that top tier 2. No contest from Heroic. And Heroic just have nothing to do. They've got Manta on Yuma. That's not going to be enough yet. Analog?
Analog. Now caught. Nowhere to go here for the MK. He's down to boot. Oh boy, Edge. Heroic will look to back off at the correct time. Pike, though, should at least find one. Smoke broken on Schofield. He'll blink the wrong way, but eventually does find the Muerta. Schofield's going to pop Pierce the Veil. Uh-oh, hold on a minute. Pike, he's dropping quick, but the escape back is going to give him a chance at life, and he makes it out. He makes it out on a slither of HP. And now they'll lose KJ on top. Whisper, KJ, Schofield, they all die.
Now, they're very rare you find opportunities to only twack one in this kind of game. A freebie courier as well, like everything going wrong. I'll try again, but you don't have Eclipse here.
They're going to give it a crack. No Eclipse to play with. They'll try onto Yadomi first. Yadomi, though, with the escape back, walking away for now, but Yuma trying to find him. Still, the Fury's out. So can they actually kill this Ringmaster? No, they can't. No, they can't. Though Analog is kind of cleaning up. He'll get the Pippi Aegis down. Does find himself a Michael Jakiro, but it's all him right now. The rest of his squad is just gone. Is Analog at least able to escape?
You have to sit back, you have to farm, you have to hope for the best, you have to hit these item timings. You're at the point where your Bristleback's just looking for a Analog.
Yeah, Analog caught by Pike. Pike will just wave him goodbye. There's nothing he can do. Analog and a Whisper hanging out top. I mean, they could think about looking for Vitali, but Vitali's TPing bottom. Yuma is going to be in a spot of danger now as Pike's made the jump in. Yuma, he may have no choice but to try and fight. Pike's going to pop his BKB, and now Vitali just going to completely surround this Luna. Pike there as well. Yuma has to fight, but there's no fighting. Again, like, if Analog can get to a point where he can actually fight, this could be dangerous. I mean, they aren't jumping Vitali right now. Vitali may be out of position. And every kill does matter if they can actually secure it. He's gonna primal split though. And the chase is on now for Yuma. Pippi's coming to boot. It's dangerous, Yuma. Tornado him up.
He just bought Butterfly.
He just bought the Butterfly. Well, that's not good news, is it, John?
No.
At least the respawn's time is still only 50 seconds. It's not that bad.
Yeah,
They were
it's
so
still
close
early
too.
on. I mean, it's so awkward. They forced that in Heroic. He didn't have his butterfly in the inventory when they were fighting.
T3 tower back on siege. The spotlight being dropped here by Yodomi. Make things even more awkward. Another dead shot to land on Pippi. Pike to jump in. Yuma in trouble. Look at the damage on Yuma. Yuma trying to walk away from this. He's got nothing to protect. He'll try and drop the Eclipse, but he's gone. No buyback. On to Whisper. Whisper's deleted. KJ just wants to just let this game end, I think. GG's called.
One more.
Are they not going to find the 3-2-2? Come on, Pippi's trying. Pippi's trying.
Come on. Give it to
For
them.
the viewers, Pippi.
No!
Oh, he doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. Yes, that's correct, Jonathan. Well, with that, I think we do have to hand out a standout player. You know, John, I refuse to say Pippi is the standout because he was playing sniper.
Look who's here.
Oh.
Okay, they're going with Bristleback. Fair enough. Nothing surprising. But Bristleback has been very good in this meta. Obviously, good stats here at Wallachia. And what is it, John? You sound almost upset about it. As the levels come up, Pippi should be having a pretty grand old time in this mid lane.
That he should. I mean, he's not as reliant on spell spam as Analog
Schofield.
will be to kind of sustain this lane.
He's running, but the Treant is fast, John. The Treant's coming.
What?
You can't escape the Treant. And they've got him. First blood once again for Yodomi. Whisper's running. He'll turn around now, Yodomi. It's only a level 1 Iron Shell, so the damage output... Oh, Whisper, no. Gets blocked there for a second. He'll be alright. He gets out, but it's a lot of damage. Oh, is he just dead? Whisper? Oh, he is dead.
What a dumb hero. That it isn't. I think you are a little actually alright with top losing so hard. I think it's actually worse for the Bristleback to be off to this slower start, right? We talked about this with the Bristle. Every single time we see this hero, it has a ruinous lane. Right now, it's not too bad yet. You get a free reset. Metamorphosis is expiring, so you've got some play here for Vitaly. So it does get manageable for the next 2 minutes, which is enough time to get into level 3s. Again, the Tin Man dies.
Of course, Yuma is not too far behind. In fact, he's actually on parity as well. So Yuma may get caught. They'll get a stun off of the KJ. TPs are incoming. Yuma's lost a lot of HP, though he might just need a TP out of here. But in fact, he's going to go for the fight. They'll roar up Yodomi. So they lose 1 for 1. Both supports end up dropping, but you do find a lot of gold. Yodomi will be chased down. They want the Ringmaster first, and they're going to have no problem taking him after the escape duck is done, of course. Yodomi finally dropping.
This tends to be, again, an area where the pause 1 sticks for the next almost 5-10 minutes and farming up.
Stuns out on Pippi. They found him as they went through the twin gate. Pippi dropping low already, trying to fight this one out, but he is going to die. They'll still bring Vitaly and Yodomi into trade, and they do secure the Beastmaster kill. They have lost their Muerta in the process, though. Now it seems like the side of Heroic want to keep the fight going. They'll find Yodomi on his own. Yodomi will also drop, and Yuma does secure a nice double.
If he's not too careful, but
They're chasing.
let's see.
You got a haste rune on Pippi. You don't have a blink or anything like that, but the haste might just be enough. Surge is committed. He'll try to go for a run, but the Sprout's going to lock him in, and that'll be about it. Pike will find a nice freebie here on the Prophet. It's going to be, it's still going to be decently timed, but not as fast as maybe you would like. As Schofield now looking to maybe move in with this hook shot. Pippi gonna have the wall drop. They'll move in with Aurora as well. And Pippi will be saved by the escape back for now from Yodomi. Hook shot in though, just gonna lock him down. He'll try to stun through it, but Pippi is gone. It does take a fair bit of commitment, but it's very well worth it. Towards the Lotus Pool. They're coming from the north. Smoke could be broken soon, and it will be. Schofield, he's going to see the Ringmaster. It's a great target to aim down first. Get rid of Yodomi. Yodomi is dead. It's a good start. Will of Wonder did drop before he did go down. Yuma actually already dropping quite low on the TB, but he does have a Sunder to play with. We'll use it on this bristleback, and Vitali will just not. But here comes Pike, and everyone's quite low here on the side of Heroics. They just need to get the hell out of there. They'll get at least the TB out. Whisper is running the old-fashioned way, and it seems like KJ will probably just get left behind. It's not really the worst fight in the world.
Whisper.
Oh, it could get worse. Whisper. Yeah, he's got no way out. He's dead to boot. It's a great fight now for Edge. Changes his mind. Gonna run the other way. That might have been the right choice, but they're coming. Hippie gets hit by Cogs. Here comes Pike. He's already TP'd in. Analog, they're just going to commit the roar and try and go for the kill instead of running, but the escape back is going to save the day. Schofield's still alive, and so is Analog. They've got help incoming. Analog is down. That's one good kill. Here comes Whisper, though, with a big vacuum. Out onto 3 targets. Pippi is down. They've even found Pike here, but the Cogs, it pushes him out. Pike, he's going to be all right to TP away, but the rest cannot. They've got to deal with Yuma somehow. Here comes Pike again, back onto Yuma, and Yuma this time is dead. Oh, how unfortunate. The Cogs pushback. You would have thought he was trapped in there, John.
In terms of area control here.
Jump in. They found themselves a Whisper Darkseid. Whisper going to try and surge away. It's good for now. Big back wall out as well into 3. They're still chasing, though. There's no helping coming for Whisper. I mean, that wall might have been a very nice setup, but as you're seeing, Whisper tipping your dummy. Sure, if you can surround him, he'd... Oh, maybe they can surround him. Look at this, John. Very sneaky. Pike, he doesn't see it coming. Roar is out. They've got the profit this time, but the escape act. Your dummy buying the time again for Pike to try and force stuff away, but it's not enough. He is down, and now maybe Heroic can finally punish this side of Edge. Hippie's still actually outrunning them. Analog will find him and get the Aegis off him. Michael is down. And Pippi, he's going to try and escape out of here, but it looks like he's finally going to drop. Narrowly miss out on seeing Vitali. Analog's trying to bait them in, and they are taking that bait. They're on the way here, Edge. They want to go. Pippi, it's a 2-man stunt to start, but he's been roared up rather. He got the BKB off in time, but it doesn't matter. The escape back, it's going to give him a chance to just retreat and come back later on. Vitali, in the meantime, looking to go forward. Looks like Heroic want to reset. Reset their position at least. There's the Rocket players to come out, giving all the info. Heroic looking to continue. A nice hook shot. Schofield. He's under the bristle, but the escape back again from Yodomi going to save just a little bit. They'll turn their attention to Michael instead. Vacuum wall is out. It's a perfect setup here from Whisper. Can they take down the Prophet? They can. Pike is gone. He was so patient with that back wall too, Whisper. He didn't want to use it before the spotlight came out.
They had that setup with the Wheel of Wonder just not quite connecting to stun him up. Good call from Heroic to retreat. A bit surprised Edge was patient enough to not even drag in Pike until the later part still.
Jump in, Vitali. Trying to force them back. Aurora, though, in the backside has caught the Ringmaster. And they will take down Yodomi another time. It's now the back on a Michael and Vitali. They want to keep going. Buyback is there from Yodomi. He needs to help his teammates out a little bit here. Pippi's been left behind. He'll try to BKB and run. They'll drop the spotlight on top. Pippi's going to make it out. Oh, Vitali is going to move into that triangle very confidently here. Let's move into Whisper. Yuma's immediately just popped the Metamorphosis Stone, just moves onto the Bristleback. They'll drop the spotlight. That does mean the vac wall is now good to be used. Hippie's still trying to run. There's your vac wall. Whisper, he lands on 3 targets. Hippie's still running, but the roar is out. Manalok cutting him off. They'll try to force him away, but Pippi is down. So is Yodomi. No buybacks on either.
Can't do anything for this defense. Oh, Whisper messes that one up.
He does, but Schofield's still got him with the Yule Scepter into the Cox pushback. Vitali trying to farm, but his base is being taken, and now his life is being taken.
I do like this shift out from Analog as well as build up. You saw it a while ago, just the Dagon coming in, more spell lifesteal. Now with the drums to Slam ringing, they spot out Pike actually.
Oh, the hook shot! It doesn't matter, Analog's there. They got the roar off. Here he go.
Oh,
And
no.
they find Yadomi first. That's the one they really want. They're going to jump in. Yadomi just burst it down. Vitali also in trouble. Will try to run, but the back wall from Whisper to drag him right back. And Vitali, he's been stunned up. Schofield caught him. He can't get out of the cogs. Vitali's down. Pippi's going to try to fight. They'll buy back on Pike as well. He'll hide in the tree line. But Yuma, he's man-fighting against him. He'll eventually leave. He still has Sunder up on this TB if they do look for a turn. But for now, they just want to try and retreat. Stun is out onto Whisper. Here comes the turn. Analog right onto the Slider, and that's Pippi down a second time. Pippi's down without buyback. Vitali will be able to get away, but Yuma's not done. He still has Sunder. Michael now being jumped as well, in danger, trying to run. This could be a dieback, but he gets the 4-staff out of there. They're out of Metamorphosis though, Heroic. They might need to leave the area now. It is getting scary. Sunder out from Yuma. It is going to be on Vitali. That'll give him another chance at life. And they go. Still looking for the fight here is Heroic. Yuma slowly chipping away with the Demon's Ill Illusions. Jump is there from Pippi, but it's just onto a creep wave. Yuma moving back in again. Really wants this Ancient down. Pike's now going to TP back into the Prophet. Yuma's still chipping away. Pippi, he'll miss the stun. Such a hard fight. Schofield's been jumped. He'll try to hook shot, but he's down. In they go, though. Back wall is out. Whisper on a 4, and they just melt. Pike will at least TP out of there. But Whisper setting up the deletion of Edge, and that'll be it. Heroic, they will proceed. Edge will sadly have to go home today, Jonathan. Probably a bit of sweat happening here in this game 3, as we do, of course, hit our post-game stream. Jonathan, do you have a standout?